Alright guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be reviewing the, it's a 22-inch smokeless fire pit from Sam's Club. It was roughly $140 or somewhere around there. It's got, you got your mesh grate, you got a whole bunch of airflow, a tarp, and you also have a lid on it. So stay tuned and I'm going to show you what this does, and I'm going to tell you if I like it or not. Alright, so this is a smokeless fire pit, as I said. So let's get this open. And see it for the first time. So this I bought at Sam's Club for about $140. You got some nice fire starter when we test this. So we have the instructions. We also have the legs. Then it has, I guess, a tarp. And you got your mesh grate. And then the fire pit. Maybe a lid. And then this is, oh, it's a lid, the ashtray. And then this is the bottom. And then you obviously have your poker stick. So, get all this here. So that's your lid. And then this is going to be your ashtray. Obviously that is the fire pit. I'll look at those later. This is your lid, so you can still have it covered but have the heat come out. This is your rain tarp cover that it comes with. And then of course you have instructions and the bolts. Alright, now let's get it put together. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to start by putting the feet in. And these feet are adjustable. So if you want to level, make sure your surface is level, there's little nuts and bolts that you can adjust it. All right, there we go. So then this is the ashtray. So that's gonna go right in there. And then you have your actual fire pit. which goes here, and it will suck the air underneath, and then this is actually hollow along the edges, and it will blow the hot air and steam and whatever back in, and it pretty much like reburns it. All right, so this is for your lid. If you're not using it, it comes with a lid, and then it also comes with a grate so nothing can fall into the fire, and it also comes with a water cover with a tarp. There you go. So I'm gonna light this up and see how it burns. All right, so this fire pit is pretty much the same as this. This is a mini fire pit. It's called a tabletop fire pit. So if you don't have the room for this big giant fire pit, then you can have this little one, set it on a table, maybe in between two people or something, or just small to roast marshmallows. But let's get this fire started. And after you're done with the instructions, they work perfect as a fire starter to get your first light. Whoops. Rip some of this paper up. And then I use some American white cedar. Throw that in the bottom so the paper will light the American white cedar up. Get some more. There we go. I'm gonna give this a couple minutes, let it light, and I'll get back to you. There we go. We already got the fire going very, very nicely. I use American white cedar, so it lights pretty quick and burns fantastically. All right. So after a couple minutes, it is roaring. Now, I'm going to put this on just so you can see what it looks like. It's got a little bit of smoke because of the wood that I'm using is a little bit wet. But for the most part, I really like it. I'm not a big fan of this mesh grate because you can't see the fire. I like to not have the mesh grate on. But, so, this is the fire pit. I guess if you want to, like, if you don't want people falling into it or something, you can put the mesh gate on. But most of the time, what I found with mesh gates is if you keep these on for a long period of time, then they just start to pretty much fall apart. So you can already see the color change in the lid just from the heat, because it's metal getting heated up extensively. So most of the time I don't have that on, but it's burning nicely. The kindling went up, and I got a couple pieces of logs I put in there, and it's burning quite nicely. So I'm gonna rate this 10 out of 10. I think you should definitely go check that out and go get one for yourself. Or you can go check out and go get the mini fire pits. This is the mini fire pit you can also buy at backfirewoodwoodhounds.com. He sells little mini tabletop fire pits, which is almost the exact same as this, just smaller. And of course, pine is fine. So I'm gonna throw a couple pieces of pine, ouch, it's hot, on here. But I enjoyed it. And if you think this would be something you would want, make sure you go check it out. So thank you for watching my review. I hope you enjoyed it. Please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Check out my main channel, Glowing Firewood 50. I do a lot of firewood related videos. So this is a review, so I could put this on my firewood channel, but I'm putting it on my other channel. So go check out Firewood 50, my main YouTube channel. Thank you for watching.